Hi, I'm Carol Angela Davis coming to you via Skype. Today is Tuesday. It is June 14th, 2011, and in the news we're going to begin with some business news. We're going to begin with some news of the airlines. It seems like they're doing very well no matter what you hear in the press. U.S. airline companies, you should know they made a whopping $3.4 billion in revenue last year from those baggage fees that they're charging you. That's a lot of cash. That is the word from the Department of Transportation, and that's not all you paid them in addition to your ticket fee. They also made another $2.3 billion in reservation change fees. Who was the biggest winner in this reservation change fee and baggage bonanza? Well, it seems it was Delta Airlines. Delta generated the most in bag fees, bringing in $952 million in bag fees and another $698 million in reservation change fees. Coming in number two, American Airlines. It came in second with $580 million in bag fees and another $471 million in reservation change fees. And they're always complaining about money. They're making that money up. Don't be fooled. Let's turn to the Republicans, who, of course, had their first debate last night. It was more of the same message. Obama's wrong. They're right. Take the tax burden off the rich. And if they feel like it, they'll create a few jobs for us. Maybe if we're lucky, some of those jobs will be created right here in the good old U.S. of A., where they made all their money in the first place. Go business. Go Wall Street. Boy, oh boy, you can't lose in this country if you're in big business. As long as you don't do anything for the little guy, you're doing fine. All right, let's go to the debt ceiling. House Majority Leader Eric Cantor, he's a Republican from Virginia. He says if we don't make a move on the debt ceiling, then the markets will do it for us. As you know, Cantor is representing House Republicans in talks led by Vice President Joe Biden on this very issue. He's worried that the financial markets, which we all know are so pro-us, he's worried they will rattle and interest rates will spike if congressional leaders cannot reach an agreement by August 2nd. As you know, that is the deadline that the Treasury Department has set for lifting the nation's $14.3 trillion debt limit. Of course, this little problem can't be fixed, according to the Republicans, unless and until we meet all of their demands to reduce spending. We'd have to screw the poor and the elderly, but oh well. Notice I didn't say we'd have to screw the middle class because, of course, there is no middle class anymore, thanks to them. We just have to get the poor and the elderly out of the way, and away we go. Now, according to Republicans, quote, if you check the box and raise the debt ceiling, interest rates will skyrocket, we'll have to raise taxes and the rest, unquote. So, folks, this may be our best fail-safe way to raise the taxes on the rich. Oh, yeah. Raising the taxes on us, big deal. The Republicans are going to do that anyway. But if this way we get to raise the taxes on the rich as well, worth it. All right, let's keep going. In education, college costs are skyrocketing, and most middle-class families apparently are being pushed out of the college market. According to the College Board, tuition and fees at public universities have surged almost 130% over the last 20 years. This while middle-class incomes have stagnated. Let's take a look at the tuition category. In 1988, the average tuition and fees for a four-year public university came in at about $2,800 after being adjusted for inflation. By 2008, you should know that that number had climbed about 130% to roughly $6,500 a year, and trust me, that does not include room and board. Now, we'll separate that from your income. Well, if incomes had kept surging with college costs, then the typical American would be earning about $77,000 a year. Unfortunately, that is not the case. In 2008, that is the latest year that data is available, the median income was only $33,000. Less than half of what you need. That means if you adjust for inflation, Americans in the middle actually earned $400 a year less than they did in 1988. Come on, guys. All right, let's take a look at financial aid. The amount of federal aid available to individual students has also failed to keep up since 1992. The maximum available through government-subsidized student loans has remained at about $23,000 for a four-year degree. According to the Department of Education, the portion of middle-income students, and this is very important, that enrolled in four-year colleges has dropped, while their enrollment in two-year colleges has risen. This means that students are getting fewer job skills at a time when employers are demanding just exactly the opposite. And what do the economists say about that? Well, they say one reason the unemployment rate is so high is because the American workforce does not have the skills needed to fill the jobs that are open, and the rich get richer. Come on, folks, support your local representatives, state and local federal representatives that are supporting your agenda. We have to stay on top of this and get ready for 2012 because at the end of the day, let's face it, folks, we got to survive. Those are your stories. I'm Carol Angela Davis. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, new stories, and I'm coming to you via Skype. Have a great day.